in the Brightness Church at Cap Haitian, where pastoring as one of the founder of that church since September 2000. And we have a school in that church. We are located at Cap Haitian in the north area of Haiti. We have a population of 1 million people in the north, mostly in Cap Haitian, where the church is located. And we are not in the middle of the town. We are outside of the town, close to the airport, on the main street. And we have a large community there where the church is located at Petitens. The name of that area is Petitens. So we are going to make a short video about the church and mostly the school. And we are going to show you all the classes and everyone who is in the school, kids, professors, staff, and in a large way, everything that we are doing in the school, we are going to show you. This is kindergarten 1, first year in kindergarten. We have 40 kids in that school, in that classroom, and we have 2 teachers because the kids are so much. We need more teachers to take care of them. We have a large classroom for them, and the images may not be so cute, but I hope you understand. I hope you see some of them pretty well. And you see the way we arrange. And so this is the first kindergarten. And after this, we have kindergarten 2. And this is kindergarten 2. It's close to the first classroom. You see the way we arrange them. And this is kindergarten 2. Those are kids in kindergarten 2. And we have also 2 teachers for that classroom. We have 2 teachers. It's a very large classroom. We have 45 kids in it. And it may appear too large, but that is why we have 2 teachers in it. You may see that we have 2 teachers for that classroom. A lot of kids in that classroom. And after kindergarten 2, we have kindergarten 3. And this is basically the classroom for kindergarten 3. And also the same thing. We have lots of kids in it, and we have 2 teachers for that classroom as well, since they are a lot. You know, it's required by the government to have more than one, because the kids are too much in that classroom. So that's kindergarten 3. And we also have several grades in this school. And I'm going to show you all the grades that we have. This is our cabinet where we put the file of the kids, material that we need to use for the school. And this is the main office that we use for the school. And this is our first administrator for the school. You may see her. And this is our second administrator for the school. basically the one who help a lot in the school. And as you may see that the school is located in part of the building that located the church, and part of it stay empty so that we can put aside some benches that we use for church when we have church service, and also the kids use it to play during break time. So that's mostly the bottom part of the church, how we use it to do the church and how we use it for the school. This is the pulpit where we preach, basically where we preach, and during service, and we also arrange it to have the school. You may see it. We arrange it to have the school in front of it. And what we do, as we have a lot of people in the church too, what we do to make it possible, we basically employ 2 people so that they can take most of the benches. You may see some of them. Most of the benches, they take them upstairs every time we have to start church service. They take all the benches. They take all the benches upstairs, and then rearrange for school. And then when we're going to have church service, they will take them downstairs and take the material of the school upstairs to have the church. So it's basically the way we do it. And we hope that we may finish the building of the top of the church as we started it already. Somebody from Canada sent us a one-time gift, and we started the building with that gift since I think 2 years ago, and it's basically what we have done on it. I think right now we are waiting for the roof, and as soon as we put the roof on, we may use the upstairs for the church only and use downstairs for the school only, and each of them will have their own purpose. Actually, we built some classroom upstairs as well, and it is basically where we have several grades for the primary school, and I'm going to show you everything about it. As I told you, those are benches that the guys who are working for us take upstairs so that they can arrange for the school downstairs. And when school is finished, as they are going to have church service, because we have 4 church services during the week, actually 5. We have Sunday morning, Sunday night, and we have Monday night, Tuesday night, and Thursday night. And this is first grade classroom. I'm going to show you. We have a couple kids in that classroom. This is our first grade classroom. But for the first grade, we have 1 teacher, differently from kindergarten, which is required to have several teachers. But for grade 1, for the primary school, we have just 1 teacher with the school. It is basically the one responsible for the education of the kids. That is first grade, kindergarten, first grade. Not kindergarten, actually primary school, first grade. And we have the second classroom, which is grade 2. For grade 2, we have also 1 teacher in it and a couple kids in that classroom. They are not as much as we have in kindergarten, but they are a good bunch as well. So this is grade 2. Actually, you may see too many kids in just one bench, and we are actually working on it to have more benches because they are too much. Actually, each bench should have 3 kids, but actually we have 5 in each one. So we work to solve that problem. After this one, we have classroom 3. In classroom 3, it's a little bit different because we do not have a lot of kids in. Actually, this is grade 5. This instead of 3, this is grade 5. That classroom is for grade 5, and we have 1 teacher in it and 5 kids, just 5 kids in that classroom. Actually, one of them is missed today. There are 5 basically in that classroom. We are preparing them for the state exam, and that is why we do not take everyone who come, but we just take those we need. This is grade 4 and 5. This is grade 4 and 5, and we have just 1 teacher as all the other classes, and we have grade 4 and 3 and 4. Actually, 3 and 4 together, because we do not have enough money to hire another person for the 2 classes, and we just hire 1 person for the 2 classes. So basically, this is grade 3 and 4 together with 1 teacher. So basically, it's what we are doing in the school, and we, as I told you, we probably have to add another classroom next year for grade 6. Actually, 2 classrooms for grade 6, and also grade 3. Since we may not keep doing it that way, it seems not appropriate to have 2 classroom, 2 grades in just 1 classrooms. We may need to build 2 other classrooms, like 1 for grade 3 and the other 1 for grade 6. It will be our last grade, grade 6. Does somebody from the church who has that school of painting? So basically, painting is staying upstairs. Is the one who oversees everything that the church has. He is painting every day. He is painting and training other people to paint upstairs in the church, and that is his main business, revenue. So now, that is basically what the Lord is helping us to do, and what we are doing in Cap Haitian area, and we also have school and church in the Center of Haiti that we also oversee and support. So keep praying for us. Keep praying for us, since we are working to move the kingdom of God forward. Now, since we start the school, as I told you, the church has been started in September 2000. But for the school has been started in September 2009. September 2009. So since then, the Lord keep blessing us, and we are moving forward. we started with 35 kids, and right now we are very close to 200 kids in the school. And we started with 3 staff members. Right now we have 12 staff members working with us, plus the one who is painting upstairs as part of his ministry. I would say that we have 13 people as staff members. He is the one overseeing everything in the school. So, I mean, is the main watchman in the school. So, basically, that is what we are doing with the school since 2009. So we are grateful to everyone who support us. We are grateful to everyone who sent a penny to us. They are useful. They are useful to help promoting education. They are useful to help building a new generation for the future of Haiti, for the future of churches in Haiti. Thank you very much. We appreciate your help. We appreciate your prayer. Continue to pray for us, since the Lord will continue to bless you as well. And you are part of what we are doing. You are part of our ministry. Now, regarding our vision, what are we going to accomplish with the school in the church, Heavenly Brightness Church in Cap Haitian? Actually, our biggest vision is to finish the building upstairs, so that we can have the church services upstairs only, and we can have the downstairs for the school. We may have enough more places for the school if we do that. If we build a church upstairs and have the school downstairs, we may be able to have more kids in the school. This is one of the biggest visions that we have. The other one is to build a couple benches so that we can give more space to the skills to the kids in this classroom. And also one of the visions that we have is to have more staff. To have more staff as the institution is growing. And those are current vision that we have, but long-term vision that we have is to build another place where we may have kindergarten separately, primary school, and have vocational school as well. That is basically what is our long-term vision. We have that long-term vision because the population that we are serving is a very large population. As I told you, 1 million people are on Cap Haitian, and we are located at Petitans close to the airport, where we have close to 100,000 people living in that community. And you know, people used to send their kids to school at the town, where they have to pay tap-tap, and it's very difficult to find tap-tap in the morning when everybody wants to find tap-tap. And also it's very hard for the parent to pay school in the town, since it's a little bit luxury to send your kids to the school in the town, in the main town. And now it's become a burden for me to see people trying to send the kids to school, but they just cannot. They cannot afford paying tap-tap every day. They cannot afford paying the school that is doing that for luxury in the main town. And I feel that God called me to start a school around that community to provide education, as we are moving that generation closer and closer to God. And we want to transform them in the likeness of Christ. And to be able to do that, we have to transform the knowledge, the understanding. And to be able to do that, we have to build a school to give them training, education that they would need, so that they may understand the Bible clearly. That is the reason we start that school in that community. So your prayer is welcome. we really appreciate that. We appreciate that you are praying for us. We appreciate that you are part of us, part of what we are doing. We appreciate that you would like to participate with us. We appreciate that you would come to visit us sometime. We appreciate that you would come to spend some time with the kids, with the staff. We appreciate that you would come sometime to pass some time with the people in the church and largely in the ministry of Heavenly Brightness Church in Haiti. Regarding our dream, we also want to feed the kids in the school. Actually, we are doing that. We are doing it every Friday, but we want to do it in a substantial way, like doing it from Monday to Friday. It's a request, a prayer request, so I would like for you to stand with me to pray for that purpose, for that vision. Thank you.